Hi, everyone. It's Henry DeVries from Agency Rainmaker TV, the show that helps agency owners make it rain. So how do you make it rain when you have 0 to 200 employees at your agency and you got to keep the rain coming? That's what the show's all about. We have a guest today, somebody who we've helped write a book on the subject of marketing. Please welcome Chris Slocumb. Chris, how are you today?
I'm great, Henry. Thanks for hosting me today.
Well, it's so great to work with you, and we had dinner last week up in Rhode Island, and just really glad how everything's going for you. So we'll get into that. Um, Chris, why don't you explain the who? Who is your niche that your agency helps?
Yeah, so Supreme Optimization and Clarity Quest, two agency brands I'm representing here today, target life sciences, digital health, and medical device companies, every size from startup Series A all the way through large enterprise companies.
So how's it going? How many RFPs did you get last Friday?
8 RFPs last Friday. Fourth quarter is always a busy time for us, but this year especially. Life sciences and anything to do with therapeutics, thanks to the lovely mRNA vaccines that came out during COVID, seems to be a very hot topic these days.
Yes. Well, thank you for your service there. Okay, well, let's go on to the what. What do you do? And would love to hear about your new book.
Absolutely. So Supreme Clarity does everything across the marketing life cycle from, well, we like to call it our Tower of Power, which is starting with a foundation of brand messaging for clients, brand visualization, and the best website you can afford, I like to say, all the way up through content, PR, lead generation. Most of our clients are fighting with two distinct problems. One is which I don't have enough awareness to get money, raise a round. And another is lead generation, right? Fill my pipeline. And that's what I cover in my book, Stop Starvation Marketing, our 23 power growth moves for biotech, health IT, and life sciences companies.
Yeah, let's talk about that starvation marketing problem. You really notice that it's like one of the last things is to market. So what's the point of your book?
Yeah, so the point of the book is that a lot of technology companies ignore marketing or they put it off until just a couple of months before launch. You came up with a great phrase. If you, bet only on the best technology, it's a train wreck. Betting on the best tech is a train wreck. And I love that because that really encapsulates how a lot of founders that are technically based view marketing, right? Oh, I can do it later, not that important. I'll just hire a sales team. Well, that's not what we found and not what the data actually shows. When you look at companies that successfully grow, those that really prioritize marketing are the ones that succeed. And we've detailed in Stop Starvation Marketing, the book, about 23 case studies that show the companies that really made marketing a priority are the ones that succeeded.
When I owned an agency, we worked a lot in the technology space, and I'll paraphrase Michael Gerber, the author of the E-Myth. There seems to be a feeling that, well, any idiot can market a great tech product, and then they set out to prove it. And they do idiotic things like charge things that are not really marketing to the marketing budget, and they really treat it as an afterthought. And they just believe in that there is some technology god that sits upon high and rewards those with the best technology and sends thunderbolts to those who don't. And the truth is, and I know I hate to break it to the audience, but Microsoft is not the best software, but it had the best marketing.
And if you're Apple and you have the best marketing and the best product, you see where their valuation is, right?
Yeah, then you take off. So that's really great. Well, let's talk about how you make it rain. I'd like to hear a little bit of the history of the firm and your recent success, and then all the different things. I've written about you before about I admire the discipline you have when it comes to rainmaking. You do a lot of things right. You just didn't write a book about what others should do, and then your cobbler's children go shoeless. You really fight the fine fight for making it rain. So please tell us what you have done.
Sure. I'll start with a Henryism. The year is 2002. I've had the agency for 2 years. My husband tells me we are moving from Seattle to Michigan, not necessarily the digital health or biotech mecca of the world at the time, or even now, and says, I'm going to do my residency there. We have to pack up the family and leave. And I said, oh my goodness, all my leads and agency clients have come from network and referral. I don't know anyone in Michigan. How am I going to make it rain? I taught myself search engine optimization. And in those days, if you got good at SEO and you were very, very at the forefront of doing it, you could rank on Google page 1 pretty easily, very easily compared to today. So I always made SEO a cornerstone of the marketing foundation for the agency so that folks could find us online. And it was really interesting because when I got to Michigan, all the marketing agencies there knew how to do automotive marketing, right? But they didn't know how to do tech marketing or marketing for technology companies or life sciences. So if you're sitting there in the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit-based healthcare marketing agency, guess who was number one? Little tiny Clarity West, right? In there. And it's really been interesting ride there.
We call that the blowfish strategy, like the little blowfish that make themselves look a lot bigger. So you use the blowfish strategy there. Good job.
Yeah, and that was the start, but then we've had to expand that rainmaking into thought leadership content. And that's where the book comes in. Stop Starvation Marketing. This is a piece of our content marketing. In the book, we say that content is not just king, it's the whole back row of the chessboard. And we really believe that here. Both Supreme and Clarity believe that our thought leadership content is the most important piece of showing ourselves to the world and driving pipeline. If we put out great social posts, if we put out great blog posts, if we write a book, it is showing how we think and it's showing our culture. And those are 2, 3 really important distinguishers in distinguishing us in a sea of agency competitors.
Chris, we met when I appeared on a podcast that Drew McClellan does with Agency Management Institute. I'm a big fan of Drew's work and his book, Sell with Authority. And you've really taken a page out of that book with the Sell with Authority. In other words, being an authority in a space. You picked a niche. My sick SEO joke talking about you being in first page of Google is, if you ever murder somebody and you want to hide the body, put them on the second page of a Google search because nobody will look for them there. So the importance of getting to the top and how to do that. And if you are in a niche and you claim authority in the niche, it is so much easier than trying to be the first page of a Google search for a marketing agency, integrated marketing communications agency in America. Digital marketing agency. The competition is so fierce for that. So you staked a claim and served them from Michigan, and then you opened your second office in New England and marketed from there. And now you have international backing. Can you talk about that?
Yes, in May of this year, Clarity Quest Marketing was acquired by Supreme Optimization and Trinity Hunt Partners, a private equity company out of Dallas. So we have now a combined 120 plus people in the agency. So it went from a small boutique agency to now a mid-sized level agency.
And what is your new position in this greater organization that's been formed?
Yes, I am the chief commercial officer. So I am the big rah-rah sales leader. And I think it says something here that the sales leader believes that marketing is how you sell. Marketing is how deals get done. I have the easiest sales job in the world when leads come to me and they're already 90% of the way there. Saw your website, saw your case study, saw your book, right? And they're like, yeah, we're believers. Tell me how much it costs. It's a pretty easy job.
Okay. Well, that book comes out this month in October, October 17th. I believe that's our official launch date for the book. And there'll be opportunities to buy it at a discount. And we'd love people to give a honest review, verified Amazon purchase, honest review on the book. That always helps an author. Chris, thanks so much for spending time with us today and taking time out from being the chief commercial officer and responding to all those RFPs. And congratulations on all the rainmaking success you're having. Thanks, everybody. That's been another episode of Agency Rainmaker TV. Until next time, make it rain.